Hey everyone, Dreamsword here. Introduce yourselves.
I'm that one guy.
And I'm Panman Richard, and what the heck is this mission?
It's a frog.
Currently I am in one of the various EX dungeons where you can fight dudes like this guy. And he's one of the many bonus bosses. He's not the one I was looking for, but I figured I'd record him anyway. And watch as Sentinel completely shreds this guy.
First 10 seconds really just threw me off. Like, is this Radiant Mythology 2, or what kind of game am I watching now? So, how do you unlock these missions or extensions?
As you play through the game, occasionally you'll get a drop called a magic map. If you take the... And see, done. And if you take the magic map to this old man, who's either in the first or second house of every town, he'll be like, "Oh, you have a magic map. Do you want to go to the EX dungeon?" And then you say yes or no.
What I got from that fight was that anybody with rapid hit moves would pin that guy down.
Yes, I know, especially because of Talonstorm and Swallowstorm and stuff like that.
Well, I mean because that frog suit was a warrior, and warriors suck.
Yeah, they do in this game. But yeah, considering how short that was, I wasn't even over-leveled for this dungeon, mind you. I was actually leveling these guys up. So I was actually kind of surprised it went as fast as it did. So we're gonna watch some random stuff and take a look at the EX dungeon.
I was leveling them up, and then I just saw this frog standing over there, and
I decided to beat it up.
There was this compulsive need to destroy it.
Yes. If you...
Regression over Sonic Adventure, anyone?
Right.
Yes.
And here's where I fail miserably at landing Leon's Mystic Art, because his Mystic Art is so wonky. And not to mention, Demon Attack being the best way to link into it, does stupid high damage, so usually enemies will die before you can use it anyway.
So let's not even use it, just spam that demon move.
Pretty much. For those who want to know exactly how the EX dungeon works, basically after you go there with the magic map, the EX dungeon is based on what type of map you have, and the boss there is in a random location. The frog guy was just one of the, I think there's like 4 of them. What I was looking for is this one called the Golden Knight, who uses Gilgamesh armor and wields the Eternal Sword, but couldn't find him this run. And it's random on where they show up, too, so you might have to run around this huge frickin' big dungeon whose layout is different every time. And good luck with that unless you want to spam holy bottles. Because you'll probably run out of resources before you find the boss.
Demon Attack, that's supposed to be Marion, right?
Yep.
That's how they dodged around it.
Pretty much.
Let's not mention Tales of Destiny Spawn at all, woohoo!
Nope, it didn't happen.
Yeah, they kept it as it was translated in the original Destiny, and it has both good and bad things about it. On one hand, it sounds like the name of an actual attack, and it fits. On the other hand, it loses its symbolism. But then on the other hand, as soon as they decided, let's give this move to people other than Leon, it kind of was pointless.
Yeah.
But Leon is so innocent.
No. See, like right there, and then it didn't help that Kratos was frickin',
what were you aiming at?
I hate fighting the raptors, because they don't fight, they just run.
Nice dance moves, Leon.
Indeed. And,
Get out of my sight, air!
And also, you generally don't want to bother with his Mystic Art in general anyway, because 9 times out of 10, because of how Mystic Arts work in this game, the enemies will just fall out of it anyway. And so you basically lose a lot of damage. Also, if you guys might notice, the video quality is a lot better than usual. I actually have one of my subscribers to thank for that. I was originally going to have him commentate over this with us as well, but he couldn't make it. So, shout out to him.
You gonna name him?
I can't pronounce his name because he lives in the Netherlands, so I'm sorry.
You want to name him?
I can't pronounce his name.
Sorry, you're just saying some random guy in this one.
Sorry, I don't go easy on
God, it starts with an N. It's like Nikodum or something like that.
Now, was that too hard?
I probably pronounced it wrong, okay? So you just made it look like a douche.
You look like a douche before you even tried.
Whatever. So, we've got time. Is there anything about the Tales series in general you guys want to talk about that you didn't get a chance to in the previous things.
I was gonna say
Evil
at first you were
rabbit
gonna
tongues.
redeem Senel from that with your fighting style so far, but then you got him all the way down to 2 HP. What the heck?
Hey man, charge tortoises have a high stun rate.
DS is basically King Failboat.
Shut up.
Wow, did you even you tried to you used the wrong throw, man. Come on.
No, he literally can't throw massive enemies in this game. That was to test it, because he only has 3 of his throws in this game, so you can only throw light, medium, and large. You cannot throw massive enemies like charged tortoises and whatnot. It's actually sad.
So why did you even try? Oh well.
I wanted to see if it would work. Jeez. Sorry.
This'll just take a second.
Anyway, I don't know, cause like we're kind of like I was kind of expecting like a boss fight or something, but
The boss died in 10 seconds.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know what else to say to be honest about these characters. They're all pretty angsty.
Except Senel.
Sounds just kind of a dick.
At first.
It still applies.
Yeah, I suppose.
Leon is like so innocent and kawaii, and I feel so bad for
You
him.
see, that only hurts you to say.
Doesn't really hurt me.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. But whenever I find the frickin' Golden Knight, you guys will have a fight on your hands, because he is a bastard to fight.
Kratos had it so hard trying to kill his son.
I imagine. But yeah, because
He cared so much.
that boss doesn't stagger, and considering he wields the Eternal Sword, he hurts a lot.
Well, maybe you should be melee priesting.
I don't think that would work.
You're just not good
Although
enough.
that does raise a question in the sort of continuity of this game, though. If the Golden Knight is living and it has the Eternal Sword, how did Crest get eaten?
We're gonna bring up that plot point.
Yeah.
Did I not already bitch about how illogical it was that he wouldn't somehow just cut his way out?
Yeah.
I cut through time and space, but I can't avoid this thing. Oh no.
So then that raises the question of how did the Golden Knight get the Eternal Sword?
It's Cress as a suit of armor.
Yeah.
This'll just take a second.
He came back from the dead just to beat the crap out of him.
He was so indignant.
That's mine.
Goodness. What can you do, though, huh?
Oh, we're just gonna grind all day. I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, this is pretty much just to show how the EX Dungeon kind of goes. The best tip I can give to anyone wanting to use this to grind, because this is the best way to grind, gives the most EXP. Buy a lot of items. That's all I can really say, because you're going to use them.
You don't.
Yeah,
Don't even bother healing. Just chug items.
essentially. Because you're going to run out of TP.
That's how I play.
Because even though I equipped my priest with a moon crystal, because that's like the only useful accessory in this game, it doesn't last for too much longer.
And Senel here without the high Yugi again, unfortunately.
Yep, not until Radiant 3, my friend, but he still deals damage like nobody's business.
Yeah, so you at least
So
have
does
some
Luke.
compensation.
Actually, why didn't you bring him over, Leon?
Because I was leveling up people who were lower level.
But Luke is the best.
Yeah, he is, but he's all caught up in level, so... Oh, by the way, special little detail for anyone who's played Legendia. In this game, Demon Blast is a Master Art, even though it is an Arcane Art. So,
Right.
yeah,
Yay, got buffed.
not really. If anything, I got
Being able to... You can use it earlier in the chain.
Considering it's an immediate knockdown, that's not a good thing.
Aren't you the one always vying for Beast?
Yeah, but Beast actually does damage. Demon Blast doesn't.
Never let them hit the ground. Ever.
But then you can throw them.
Only if you're playing Sentinel.
Or you
Nice little combo.
And the entire party wailing on them usually works out better.
Or you can OTG.
Entire party? Don't you mean Chloe?
Of course.
Chloe is basically the best Legendia character. Sword Ring Queen.
Oh, please.
Pretty much.
Moses.
Moses sucks and you suck for liking him.
Moses is the greatest.
I'm sorry, so Radiant
So
Mythology
garbage.
3 was supposed to focus on bringing Legendia characters back. Let's see, they got Chloe, they got Shirley, they got Jay. Yeah, I think that's almost everyone.
They didn't get Groon or
Looks like we
Moses,
won.
who are like the best characters. Also, they brought Will back too.
Will's not a character. He's a lamppost.
Nah, he's a character.
His Mystic Artist is
This'll just
so.
take a second.
Yep, and Ludger gets it in Exilia too.
Oh, that's well,
He gets it as an arcane art. Yeah, it's weird.
that's weird.
Yeah. Speaking
How can you be in the camera angle point of view of your enemy then?
that's
That's the best part of the Mystic Art.
that's a good question. Oh, speaking of which, I hope they bring back Liam O'Brien to voice Stan in Exilia 2. That would be great.
Nope, he's getting replaced by Vic Mignogna.
That would be trippy.
Oh, that is the joke.
Also makes me wonder if they're gonna bring Bosch back for Cress or not.
Oh, they most definitely. Well, I don't know. I feel like with their whole voice actors, they've done a good job of keeping them consistent since the release of Legendia. So,
Right.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Tales game, where instead of hiring the usual actors, or even good ones, they go to bottom of the barrel. They grab people from Idea Factory.
Oh God, no.
Old Idea Factory at that.
Ugh.
which games do they do?
Considering
Not
that,
many.
there hasn't been a Tales game that I would say has had bad dubbing as of yet.
That's why I'm waiting for
that
it.
would be kind of. And see, like right there, they died.
Way to go.
And I was aiming for the one with the most HP.
I give that an 8.
Demon Attack
But-
2 Pro.
But that's exactly the point. We haven't had a bad one yet. One day.
I hope.
One
I
day.
hope it doesn't happen. Like from the trailers, Exilia 2 sounds fine. Although
Sounds fantastic.
Ludger or Luger, as they're calling him, he sounds suspiciously like Sam Riegel. So I hope it's not Sam voicing him, because that would be weird.
This'll just take a
Remake
Hold
of
on a second.
Tempest, even worse than the original.
Hold on a second though. Like Ludger, I'm pretty sure it wasn't his voice though. I'm pretty sure it was his brother.
Nah, he didn't look like Julius.
No. But the voiceover.
Well, the narrator, yeah, the narrator's probably Julius, but at one point, at least I'm pretty sure it was Ludger, he's like, "Hell, take this and go to wherever the hell," and then that's like the only line he gets.
I kind of got more of a Christian Freeman out of that person.
I don't know, maybe I just have terrible hearing, but I am interested to see who they will get to voice Ludger. That's gonna be a thing.
They're totally bringing Mark Goth out of retirement.
I'm still hoping for the guy who voices Dante, because then I could make Power Rangers jokes.
You mean Dante?
No, not him.
Bye, guys.
Bye.